Jaden Seals took 4 for 15 from 3.1 overs to send the Guyana Amazon Warriors crushing to 99 all out, and the crowd at Providence on the outskirts of Georgetown in Guyana, on the outskirts of Georgetown in Guyana, are silent. The Antigua and Barbuda Falcons will book their place in the knockout round with a win tonight against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. They are halfway there, but as I always said, you never know our pitch is batting until the other team bats on it. Hello everyone, and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I thank you for being here, and I appreciate your company and look forward to this 100 runs chase. Can the Guyana Amazon Warriors pull something out of the hat? Or will Antigua and Barbuda Falcons book their place in the playoff round of CPL 2025? The Falcons won the toss and chose to bat, and they asked the Guyana Amazon Warriors to take first strike. Moeen Ali was caught by Goose off the bowling of Seals for 10. Ben McDermott was bowled by Seals for 14. Shea Hope was bowled by Mir for 26 from 14 deliveries. He hit 3 fours and 1 6. And it's good to see Shea Hope with a strike rate of 185.71. That was better than what he had been doing in the past. Shimron Etmaya never faced 10 deliveries. This time, it was only 3 before Seals cleaned him up, caught by Goose for naught. Hassan Khan was run out for 4. Gudakesh Moti was stumped by Jangu off the bowling of Shakib Al Hassan for 4. Pretorius, he made 12 before Mir cleaned him up. Kimo Paul was cleaned up by Imad Wazim for 5. Romario Shepherd was cleaned up by Mir for 2. And Samson, his hair was cut by Delilah. Only this time, it was a Seals delivery that knocked back his thumb. He made 19 from 15 deliveries. And question must be asked, why Quinton Sampson continues to bat so late in this Guyana Amazon Warriors attack, the batting line. They put a bat out there 20 overs, 18.1 overs. Jaden Seals, what a bowler he's turning out to be. I told you about this man. Many persons say, no, it's not going to happen, but it will happen. And when it happens, please remember that on this channel, we said that Jaden Seals was going to do it. So let's look at the bowling. Imad was in 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 15. Jaden Seals, 3.1 overs, no maiden, 4 for 15. Shakib Al Hassan, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 28. Salman Urshad was to leave the field after completing 2 overs, but I don't think the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons will think that he will need to bat. Nonetheless, he's a genuine rabbit. So 2 overs for 17 runs. Usama Mir bowled is 4 overs, 3 for 17. Fabian Allen bowled 1 over for 7 runs. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors, despite Newbridge and all, were bowled out for 99 as the old man team of CPL 2025 will definitely need to refresh. They will need to refresh a lot for 2026 as these guys have run their course. They have become stale and the team must refresh itself if they really want to do good again in CPL as of next year. It is very likely that they do not qualify if they lose tonight. And mark you, it's a hit because Antigua and Barbuda Falcons have not batted yet, and runs on the board is runs on the board. And you have to get those runs to win the match. So 100 that they will need, and it's left to be seen what will happen. The players are just about to take the field. I want to big up everyone that is here again, I appreciate you very much being here. And please remember to scan the QR code or check out the links in our video description for our Cricket Forum store, our Nike store, and also our Samsung store. And you know, I don't have to say much about Nike or Samsung store. You know what they offers, and so you can check it out. And our Cricket Forum store, we have the latest fashion trend. We have discounted items, and we have cricket gears and so on. So we have cricket shoes, cricket shirt, pads, and all of those things, tips, and you name it. We do not have any bats or any shoes, because not any bats and any ball, because we have not yet have a quality that we can put in our store. So for now, you know, check out our store, and the links will carry you straight to the Amazon store. So check them out in the video description just below here. You can also scan the QR code, and you go to Co-Fandi, which is another fashion store for men. So there's a lot happening that you can there's a lot of things that you can purchase by just scanning the QR code and checking out our links in the video description. And I want to thank everyone that has been supporting the channel, that have been clicking on those links and making purchases of things. I thank you very much, and I appreciate it very much. Now, I'm also in a very happy mood this evening, because this time yesterday evening, I was celebrating. Jamaica put it, well, it was just going up now to half time, but we were leading Trinidad and Tobago by 1-0. And by the end of the night, they have lapped their tail and have catched their flight and have returned to Trinidad. And despite they having the highest budget in this round of the tournament, Trinidad and Tobago is operating on a $9 million budget. $9 million US budget is what Trinidad and Tobago is operating on. Jamaica, poor Jamaica, is only operating on a $3 million budget. Nonetheless, we put two past them and send them packing back to Trinidad with their tails between their legs. So we'll continue to do good in this World Cup qualifiers as we seek to qualify for our second World Cup. Good night, Troy Mayers. Well, they're not having a good night tonight. Nikki said, my poor team. Good thing I am busy, so I can't watch, said Nikki. Well, it's good for you, Nikki. And there it is. A win for Antigua and Barbuda Falcons tonight will put them to 11 points. And once they're on 11 points, they cannot be surpassed by Barbados Royals or St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. And then it will now become a 3-horse race for the 4th spot between the Royals, the Warriors, and St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. And St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots and Barbados Royals, they must be happy to see that the first part of the job has been done. Let's see what will happen for the second part. Curtis Cooks, my good friend, good night to you, man. Big up yourself, man. It's a big joke. You think it's a big joke? I know that there's a lot of people here. Sheldon, we fired some banter upon you a while ago. Well done. Yes, so there are a lot of persons here like Michael Douglas who looks to, who looks to want to see the Guyana Amazon Warriors lose, because someone like Michael Douglas said that the only thing why he watch CPL is that he watch it to see the TKR and the Amazon Warriors lose. Michael Douglas said Ambrose look angry, sees never bowl out earlier. Well, I think that he should have bowled. If I was on the watch along, you'd have heard me say it, but he should have bowled earlier. Nonetheless, 99 is gettable. And if they lose from here, they can't blame the captain for not bowling C's earlier, because 99 is definitely gettable. Amazon is the only brainless team, said Farm. Well, I'm not going to say they are brainless. I always use the word low cricket IQ. I prefer to use that. I think that is a more milder way of saying what you have to say. You know, I don't want to call anyone brainless, Farm, you know. Good night, Kervin Duncan, my dear friend. How are you, man? Big up yourself, man. You on a purple patch. You predicted AFB will win tonight. Yes, I did, but I'm halfway there, so I just want to keep it calm. Kervin Duncan. You know, so let's see what will happen. And here we are now. Pretorius is going to bowl to Jangu. Round the wicket, Jangu down the pitch. Lord Appeal is going to give it no. He come down the pitch, taken on the boot. They go through for a leg by, I think it's missing leg. He was way down the pitch. It's missing leg. And he's speaking to Shea Hope. And they're saying, go for it. Go for it. I don't know. It's missing leg. He was way down the pitch. And Pretorius is not happy that they have not gone for it. But he was way down the pitch. It was missing leg. Look at it. He take 1 step, 2 step. He almost run at him going down the leg side. It looks straight at. And the second, you see, they always say, go with what your first instinct told you. And my first instinct was that not out. Even if Guyana Amazon Warriors lose tonight, they only need to win 1 out of their last 2 matches to qualify. Barbados Royals could. What we said that already from today, Sheldon. You watched the preview. We did say that. We not from today, from yesterday. There's a preview on the channel. We said that we break it all down for everyone. You know, checking in, Mr. Casanova, how you doing, man? Glad that you're home safely. Balls to Goose. Goose turned this into the onside. Did it come off the bat or did it come off the pad? But what Sheldon is saying, we broke it all down. So look at the video that we did Monday morning. Was it Monday morning or Tuesday morning? Look at it, Sheldon, and we broke it all down. I was a very happy man from that tune last night, said Mr. Casanova. Yes, indeed. It was a very happy man, and you know, Sheldon. You know, it's easier to banter Sheldon. You know, Athena, who is our good friend, we take it easy with him. But when it comes to Sheldon, we give him the full force of the banter, you know. Yeah, so, yes. I prefer to watch Kevlan Anderson try to build an innings than watching Moeen Ali play a next match. Well, that's your preference, Michael Douglas. No one can blame you for your preference. But again, Kevlan Anderson can't make him age of late, you know, ever since that test match against. I think ever since Kevlan Anderson did not. Let's watch Pretorius. He's in, he bowls to Bruce, bowled him down. Oh, he bowled him down. What I told you. What I told you. You never know the pitch is going to play until the other team batted. So Bruce looking to turn one into the outside. It nipped away and knocked back the stump. They are 3 for 1. The South African is gone. Oh, it came off his pad? Was it off his pad? But why play? Go ahead, come off the field about whatsoever that signal is. You're chasing 100. Why you need to do that? There was no need for doing that, and I didn't even understand the shot that Jangu play at the top of the innings because they are really chasing 100. There's no need. There's no need to. Don't let him touch you. Come on, you touch the man. Come off and go sit down. You're not out. You know, although he appears on the channel already, you know, and he came, yes, but him out, and I think he played a bad shot, you know. Definitely. With all the iron money Guyana has, why are they struggling tonight, and Mr. Casanova? Well, you see, despite all the money, you know, the players has to go out there and execute, and you can only execute if you practice hard enough and long enough. So Kevin Wickham has come into the team. He has replaced Joel Andrew. Joel Andrew has been dropped a few matches now. Don't? Yes, I think so. So they have changed up the team. Yeah, you don't need to give yourself room to access that ball. You just need to be back and across, throw the ball past the keeper for a single, or the bowler for a single. You are chasing less than a runner ball. Get off the damn field. Pretorius to Kevin Wickham, look to turn that into the onside. There is no run. 3 for 1. Man, your monologue to say about the artists which reference the stage of the CPL was brilliant. You have a good writer. Thank you, Kevin Duncan. Thank you, Kervin Duncan. Thank you very much, sir. Pretorius comes in, balls to Kevin Wickham, turn this away down to fine leg, give fielder, give chase. He caught up with it now, and they are back for 2. We'll watch the signal from the umpire. No signal as yet. It's 2 runs that came off the bat, 5 for 1 at the end of 1. Thank you very much, Kervin. Well, you know that I do make notes, Kervin, but I do not like write my speech, but I do make notes. I drop down the points, but then the rest of it is instinctive on the spot. But I do drop down the points and I don't try to overthink. So I thank you very much. I appreciate it. One love, boss. They lose because the chase friend over. They lose because they choose friends over talent, said Farm. Well, I don't know. Farm is telling me something I don't know. You know, I don't know. Thank everyone for tuning in. Remember, check out our links in the video description. The Cricket Forum store, our Nike store, and our Samsung store. I can QR code. Round the wicket comes Shepherd. Ball to the left, and then Jangu plays this to mid-off, and there is no run. Yeah, 2 umpires call, you know. You know, I think for a moment, Leslie Reefer did move. He did move up, he did shake for a moment, you know. But he was so far down the pitch that I think he said that far down the pitch, you know. I want, you know. Do these umpires their favorite team? Jangu turned this off the hip. Threw forward a square leg, the field at mid-wicket. Samson field and sends the return in. 6 for 1 after 1.2. Why isn't Samson batting early in this innings in this match? I don't know. Good night to you, Curtis Crook. Looking forward to see you on the 17th of October. Carlton Ayman, enough blessing, boss. Big up yourself. One love. We don't have a poll going on tonight. No poll going on tonight. I don't understand. So 6 for 1 after 12 overs. No poll going on tonight. As you know, the Shepherd comes in, bowls to Wickham. Wickham steer this into the offside, beat the dive of backward point. Pretorius circled the third man boundary, then lobs the return in there back for 2, 8 for 1. And this is how you need to go about it. Sensible. Just ease the ball into the gap, run hard, and in no time, this 99 is it off. You reach 100 and you win comfortable. If you try to bully like you're playing for a run rate, you don't need to play for a run rate now. You just need the points. Here is Shepherd. Comes in, bowls to Wickham, and Wickham drives. Beat the dive of extra cover. It goes to the left of the field at mid-off, who by the time he moves to his left, they go through for a single, 9 for 1 after 1.4. But Barbados Royals today, they beat the Trinbago Knight Riders. That's another something that's another loss that Sheldon Smith has to hug up, you know. Why Sheldon Smith gets so much bashing on this channel? It's like everybody wants to bash Sheldon Smith. One of these days, Sheldon Smith, I got shot you up, you know. Shepherd to Jangu, turn away, down to short fine leg for 1 more, 9 for 1 after 1.5. One of these days, he's going to shut us up with everybody just seem to want to beat Sheldon. So why? What has he done that everybody wants to beat him? Because you have other Trinbago Knight Riders fan in the chat. And nobody beat them like that. You have a Tina, you have Roddy Latu, you have Ilian, and you have a number of others who are supporting Trinbago Knight Riders, but everybody just want to beat Sheldon Smith. I don't know why. So it's 100, it's 10 for 1. They are chasing 100. Sorry about that. Romario Shepherd, the right-arm seamer, over the wicket, goes to Kevin Wickham, who comes on his front foot and play the most delicious drive down to the cover boundary for 4. Oh, he just came forward and he just stroked it so elegantly through the covers down to the boundary for 4. 14 for 1 after 2 overs. This young man, Kevin Wickham, like so many of our young players, they've shown that they have some talent. They show the capacity to play the game. But for one reason or the other, the game not just evolving to the next level. You know, that was a pleasant shot. Sheldon. So Sheldon Smith can take the banter. Everyone else too emotional. Okay, I understand you, Mr. Casanova. Yeah, I understand you, Mr. Casanova. Because he can handle it, we all banter him. But the others can't. Okay, got you. Pretorius to start his second over. Round the wicket goes to Jangu, inside edge onto his pad. For a moment, they thought it came onto the stump. The return comes in at the bowlers and Jangu home safely. 15 for 1 after 2.1. It was outside the off stump, a little bit too close to him, looking to cut, and it comes back and hit him on his boot. And they go through for a single. 15 for 1 after 2.1. So Wickham comes into strike. Okay, the bigger Caribbean boss, the bigger Caribbean star, I could do that. Who is the bigger? Yeah. Kevin forward, Kevin Wickham, he just forward. Good delivery, well played. That is what I'm talking about. We need to can play good deliveries. So that's I like that one. We'll run that one. We'll definitely run that one, sir. Definitely gonna run that one. Who's a bigger Caribbean star? Yeah, we can work with that. Petiers over the wicket, balls to Wickham down the leg side, wide signal, 16 for 1. So we're definitely going to work with that to say who is the bigger Caribbean star. 3 absolute good name. Put a good name there. World Boss, that's Chris Gale, Montana, and Darren Sammy. It's a good one. You know, it's a very good one. Mitchell Montana. Machel or Mitchell they call it. I think it's Machel, you know. Pretorius to Wickham, turn away into the onside. I think off the pad. We'll wait on the signal from the umpire, 17 for 1. That's what's important for the Falcons. Waiting on the signal from the umpire. It's off the pad. The score remains at 17 for 1. Wickham is on 9. Jangu is on 4. 3 deliveries to go in over number 3. 3 deliveries to go in over number 3. Jangu's second round the wicket come Pretorius and he whips this away down back with a square leg. Work for the fielder. He's coming around. He finally got there and he sends the return in. That's Hassan Khan. They are back for 2. 19 for 1 after 2.4. Jangu moves up to 6. So you're asking who. Please remember to slash a like on the video. Who is the biggest? Because it's 3 of them, right? Round the wicket goes to Jangu. He played it out into the offside and there is no run. There's no run there. Caribbean star. I know who Sheldon is going to vote for. Don't you know? So Gale, Montana, and Sammy. So Gale will come first. Outside the half stump, he drives and misses 19 for 1 at the end of over number 3. So 19 for 1 at the end of Montana comes second, right? Montana. Also, if I spell his name right, I don't want Darren Sammy to. I don't want Darren Sammy. I don't want Sheldon. I'm calling Elton. You know, my Elton is my good friend. Yeah. Oh, it's Montana. Whoa. This is a good thing I double check. I'm going off what my friend Duncan said, Kervin Duncan. So there you have it. Who is the biggest Caribbean star of these 3? I think that's a good poll. I know where my bet will be. So thank you very much for that poll. Oh, shot, boy. How was it? Oh, what a shot. Oh, Kevin Wickham. He came on the front foot and he strokes that ever so sweetly. Another pleasing cover drive. Watch out for the googly, you know, though, young man. do hope Amazon lose the next 2 games. They do not deserve to be in the playoffs. Said Farm is a Guyanese, and he's making that comment. Farm, you have to back your team. Tahir boy is out like before. He sweep across it. Yes, he has to give him. I know he has to give him. Oh, bad shot by Kevin Wickham. Sure. You see what I'm telling you about these guys? They have all the shots in the book, but they can't bat long. They just can't bat long. Oh. They can't bat long because they don't practice to bat long. They don't practice to bat long. He's out. He think it pitched outside the leg stump, but you know that's a poor decision though. You don't give that out. It could be umpire's call or it could pitch outside the leg stump, but that ball doesn't pitch inline. Oh, pitch inline is dead then. I'm wrong. Well, what I said, but I'm not wrong because I did say that he's out even before the umpire raised his finger. And I say, whatsoever your instinct told you at first is the correct one. So, Jangu was not out. I said not out. Kevin Wickham was out. This is it. Sure, I can't even stand these boys. Mr. Casanova, what you mean, Mr. Casanova, that he's learning to bat? I don't understand that, Mr. Casanova. At 22 years old, you're not young in international sport. Yes, you're at the early part of your career, yes, but 22 years old is not young in international sport. This is a man who spent 3 years at the West Indies Cricket Academy. What are they teaching them there? Because all the young man need to do is to push out and block the ball. But again, another West Indian batsman got out from a ball that pitched on a good length in a good era. He's looking to sweep. Tahir, the googly is out, you know. He's out unless he gets some inside edge. Well, then review it. That's the googly. He's out. Review it. You must review it. Yes, he's out. And Gore goes for another 1 ball. I think Gore probably got about 3 consecutive 1 balls now. He has been getting 1 ball after 1 ball after 1 ball. I agree with you, Sheldon. Sheldon said, poor cricket. You are chasing 100 with no scoreboard pressure. Win and you're in the playoffs. Of course, you know, I just don't understand. Don't understand. It's the googly is out. I'm telling you, unless he gets an inside edge, he's out. Well, I would have reviewed it. It's going over the stump. It's going to go over the stump. Oh, what I told you. Again, follow your instinct. Follow your instinct. I don't like to watch these things in slow motion. Now, when I watch them in slow motion, I get it all wrong. Follow your instinct. 100 runs, you never know until the team batted second. You don't know this pitch is playing until the team batted second. How many consecutive 1 ball has this young man got to know? I think 3 consecutive 1 ball. He's going through a bad patch, 23 for 3, chasing 100. You know, I would definitely love to talk to Christina at this moment. She must be jumping up and down right now. My good friend Elton wife, I guess Christina is jumping up and down. She must love seeing what is going on. But nonetheless, Imad Wasim is going to come to the crease and he's going to second things. We come back like a man just learning to bat. Oh, that's the point. Oh, that's the point. Oh, okay, good. Good evening. Cheering for you and your team, but it seems sticky, said Kingman. Well. You know, also Shakib Al-Hassan and, you know, and Imad Wasim, those guys get to the steady things, you know. Yeah, but I begged him to review it because I know that this was always going on. 100 runs, and they're struggling to get there. What I said, listen my introduction. Listen about my introduction, Mr. Casanova, and this is not the first time I'm saying it. This is something that I said all the while. You're chasing 100, you never know what the pitch is until the other team batted. Full toss, Shakib Al-Hassan sweep to fine leg. Short fine leg, they go through for a single. Brave. And good at Keshmoti to come. It's going to be very interesting. The man came on his front foot and drove the first ball so sweetly for 4. Just push out and block the other one. Tayer took. Oh, he gets the googly Sheo whipped off the bails, but his foot is down. They are going to appeal, but his foot is down. So Jangu not picking the googly. They are on top of them. Imran Tayer is wheeling magic here. So the umpire didn't collect the ball, you know. The umpire didn't collect the ball. He sent for the review, but he didn't collect the ball. I don't know why. Imran Tayer, a magical spell. Yeah, his foot is down firmly. I picked it again. You have to go with me, you know. Just go with me, man. I picked it again. They might just get bowled out. It's all happening now. Yes. Shakib and Jangu will get the job done, said Sheldon Smith. I think so too. Between these two and Imad Wasim, Imran Tayer bowls to Jangu, played it back to him. 1 out first over, 2 for 5 from 1 over. Imran Tayer, 24 for 3. 24 for 3. And the thing about it, all 3 wickets, the batsman gave away their wicket. All 3. Goose giving himself room to play the ball through the inside. It came off the pad, knocked back the stump. You are chasing 100. You don't need to do that. Normal cricket will get you there. You know, low cricket IQ as usual. Very low cricket IQ. So often, these low cricket IQ, you know. I don't know. So Guyana is back in this, you know. The Falcons fans are worried right now. They are worried. It is this stage of the game where the Falcon fans don't want to watch. They don't want to listen. They just want to tune in probably another half-hour time and see where it is. And if in half-hour time they are 70 for 3, then they will continue to listen. Oh, it's not out. He looks to reverse sweep. First ball, offside review. And I don't think he's out. Offside review. So let's see. What is going on here? This is absolute madness. This is madness. Can't believe it. So we'll watch the review. He looks to reverse sweep. That ball pitch. Oops. You know this is going to be close now. As that ball start to turn before, or it just slide on. Wow. Look at him. Look at him. Fretting. Low IQ cricket. Absolutely low IQ cricket. What did they? I just understand. You know, I know what is going on. I know what is going on, you know. What did they put in the drink after they got bowled out for 100? You know that this look close? This look very close enough. The ball is far from the bat, man. It's far from the bat, far from the bat, far from the bat. So that little murmur you see there doesn't have anything to do. Doesn't have anything. So he's out, you know. Oh, he's out. He's out. What is happening? Can you believe? Can you believe? I can't believe. What are these guys on? I can't believe. I can't believe. Nixon must be annoyed. Good night, everyone. What an interesting game, said Jamor Small. Welcome to the show, Jamor Small. Did Mr. Casanova said another one before I call it? Mr. Casanova, you're not tired of me, Mr. Casanova. Don't preempt the chat, Mr. Casanova. $24 for 4. Wow. What does that mean? Oh, Shepherd. You saw that word from Shepherd just now. Mango Reef said runs on the board is runs on the board every time, man. So what? Springer comes out. Springer comes forward and plays it out into the outside. Guyana is going to win. These guys behaving like they're chasing what even 150 is a small total. They don't need to play those shots. The pitch is really spinning, said Jamor Small. Jaden Seeds got 4 for 15. Forward and just played out to covers, and there's no run. 4 for 15. I know Ambrose not happy indeed, Mr. Casanova. Springer plays this to the man at mid-off, and there is no run. They can't run right now. They put themselves in this position, you know. Cornwall has been dropped. Badin Simit have been dropped. Joel Andrews have been dropped. And they have brought in new players. Halley to Springer off the back foot. He plays it down to Longhorn. You see how Springer played that ball just now? That's how Goose need to play his ball. The one that got him out. Only thing, it was a little quicker, so, but it's still medium pace. That's how he needed to go deep in his crease and stroke the ball down to long on. Ali round the wicket, bowls down the leg side, turn away, through back on a square leg, and they take 1. So Jangu is still there. Jangu faced the first ball and have a very close call. You know, if the umpire had given him out of that first ball, he would have been out because there were 2 umpires called. So fortunately, I saw Reefa, you know, Reefa did jerk, you know, but then he said, no, you know, the man is down the pitch. I don't want to get it wrong. Let them review it if they want to. They're in a spot of butter. Kevin Wickham, poor shot. Goose, poor shot. You know, Shakib Al-Hassan, reverse sweeping. First ball. What's going on? I cannot believe. Who's the other batsman to out? Goose, Wickham, Gore. Balls to the left-handed, Jangu played it to the right of Shepherd at mid-off, through for a single, 27 for 4. The final over of the power play here. And that gentleman from Antigua is not happy at all. He's not happy at all. So the Warriors were 26 for 4 at this stage. The Falcons are 27 for 4. So that man from Antigua is not happy at all. Marguerite said the Falcons are panicking. Hello, Roxanne. Welcome to the show. Right now, I feel like turn off the TV. This is crazy. I don't want Amazon Warriors to win, said Roxanne Gray. Imran Tayer balls turn away by Springer into the mid-wicket region, forward of square. One more to the total, 28 for 4. I understand. And that's the point I was making, Roxanne, that persons who are supporting the Amazon, not the Amazon Warriors, the Falcons, right now they just want to like 30 minutes to pass. Through and around, balls outside the half stump, Jangu cuts it away. It will run out towards the cover boundary. The fielder is giving chase, but even if he's Usain Bolt, he won't get there 32 for 4. So I know you would have loved that shot, Roxanne. Was off the back foot and he cuts it away down to the cover point boundary for 4. Cornwall and them guys might get dropped for next year's CPL. Well, a lot of teams has to upgrade for next year. Imran Tayer, through and around, ball to the left-handed Jangu. He's solid in defense and played it back down the pitch to the ball and there is no run. Well played. For a moment there, I thought he was going to sweep, but then he just straightened up his bat. Tayer, and he hit this over the top for 4. Over mid-off. For a moment, I thought it gone down Shepherd's throat. And that's why I paused, but it was to his right and up and high. And it goes down to the boundary for 4, 36 for 4 after 5.5. So Jangu just hitting it away over the top. He just got enough elevation. Unlike that in today, she never got the elevation and picked out Guyana Joseph at cover. As Trinbago Night Riders folded for the second defeat in 2 days. Full toss. The screen, my TV screen froze. Don't know what happened to that. 36 for 4 at the end of 6. Jangu is on 16. Springer is on 2. Don't worry, Allen will win it for ABF. Eh? All right, cool. Patrick Lambert, I expected Falcons to chew this like a sweet bread, but the game is on. Yeah, it's on. 100 look up far, far away right now. And when you consider that Budakesh Moti is going to come into the attack, then boy, it could be very, very challenging, Just 64 runs to get. What they have to look at it, they have to look at it and say, if we were chasing 200 and we were 136 for 4, we would have to back ourselves to get it. So that's probably how they need to look at it. Look at that shot from Wickham. Look at this and look at that now. Oh my Lord, can you believe? Isn't that premeditated when Goose get a googly and it's tough luck? Look at that now from Shakib Al Hassan, the veteran Bangladeshi, former captain, multiple World Cup games. It's just sad. It's just sad. Springer drove at that inside edge onto his stump, 36 for 5. Can you believe? 36 for 5. A full toss outside the half stump. Springer came on the front foot, drove at it inside edge. Oh, this is embarrassing now, man. This is a joke. Wide ball. Look at the left foot. Nowhere near the pitch of the delivery. Nowhere near. Just slow ball. Look, it's just basic techniques, Just put the left foot over there, roll the shoulder, and then through the gap, inside out. But no, they don't have that basic technique. So you push the left foot down the pitch and stretch at the ball outside there and expect to play. Basic. These boys can't back like me. I say it all the while. Off the side is down, said Mango Reef. So I expect these two. I expect some disciplined batting from Imad Wazim and just to second things down and just to second things down. Look at that. Look where the left foot is. And look where the ball is. Just basic. Basic batting, you know. Stretching, reaching and everything. Them can't bat. But what? Yeah, they can't bat like me. They can't bat like me. $36 for 5. Let us take a look at the poll. What's the poll saying here? Because that's probably is better. Who is the biggest Caribbean star? The world boss? Michelle Montana? And Sammy? Well, Sammy have 6% of the vote. Didn't expect him to get more than that. Ali round the wicket to him and was the man that grips and turn and beat the half stump through to the keeper. 36 for 5. But Chris Gayle is way out in front and 69%. Way out in front. Montana has 25%. But Chris Gayle way out in front. Way out in front. Inside edge, Imad Wasib is running away down towards finally. They should come back for 3. Hetmaya just caught up to it. And surely they are coming back for 3. Well run, Jangu. The return comes in at the bowler's end, but it's going to be always the further end as that ball went down to fine leg. So 3 more, 39 now for 5 after 6.3. 39 for 5 after 6.3. So they're using Samsung to take their selfie. Yes, man, and click on the link in the video description. You see the Samsung store just below. If you don't see the Samsung store, click on more. And then the Samsung store link will come up. Check it out and get your Samsung device today. Indeed, with a watch, phone, whatsoever, get your Samsung device. The link is in the video description. Slip in place, balls to Jangu, who covers up and play this to mid-off, and there is no run. It's 39 for 5 after 6.4. Unbelievable, at least they're not bowled out for 27 like a certain team. Forward, Jangu is really batting well and he's determined. He's batting very determinedly. Like a certain team. That man is fretting. He never knew that he probably has to bat. Ali round the wicket, bowls to Jangu, is forward again. He was going to sweep, but then he's just forward. So it's 39 for 5 at the end of the over. 39 for 5 at the end of 7 overs. They have really put them on the back foot here. Yeah, it is indeed bad cricket, you know. It is indeed bad cricket. Dominica looking in all its splendor and glory there. Mangaree, the man is batting okay, man. The man is batting very much okay. I don't have an issue with how Jangu is batting. The previous over, the man hit 2 boundaries. So if the man block out some good deliveries, nothing wrong with that. The man is batting well. It's a less than a run ball they need for victory. It's at 78 deliveries. And how much they need? 61. The man is all right, man. Oh, you read the cricket soldier, Mangaree. I see why Ambrose was very upset that every run Guyana scored. Not an easy pitch to bat and said Kingman. Could have a point there. Could have a point there. Imran Tayer bowls to Imad Wazim, who comes forward, strokes it into the offside. They are through for a quick singer. Moin Ali attempt the underarm flick, but because he's now an old man, he didn't get the power and it never came right out as he would have expected. So 40 for 5 after 7.1. So balls to Jangu and the googly turn across him. Oh, he's not picking the googly, you know. But what he's doing is that he's keeping his bat straight and not following the ball. Let's watch his hand again. This is wrist goes towards the ball, but well, offside pass. Let's watch now as Bowls to Jangu on the front foot. And he eases this down to long off for a single. One more to the total, 41 for 5. Sheldon is saying, come on, Jangu, let them see what a T20 and lone player can do. Well, Sheldon, well, I love Sheldon enough. God no, here, man, I love Sheldon, man. He must balls to him and was him turn this away, down past square leg, full delivery. And he got a single. It's now 42 for 5. Yeah. Moin is an old man since 20 years ago, Lal said farm. No, he's not that old man. He's not 60 as yet. Swept away. He ensured that he goes outside the line of the half stump and he swept it away down back with a square leg for a single. Well played, Jangu. Imad Wasim will comes into strike, who's on 5, 43 for 5. Jangu is on 18 from 23 deliveries. Wasim is on 5 from 4. Imran Tayer in his third over bowls a full toss, which clipped away down to long on, but for another run, 44 for 5 at the end of 8. So Imran Tayer have completed 3. I guess, will they bowl Moti from Imran Tayer and once he comes out of the attack and they keep on Ali and then Hassan Khan. So it may be spin until the rest of the innings. Good night, Nikki. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I know your spirit is a little up. Having made 99 and they are 43 for 5. I think your spirit is a little up. Michael is saying that Jangu should win this match and show Sammy you are really ready for the spin bowling challenge in India. Interesting perspective there. Ali bowls to Imad Wasim, and that's how you play it. You just wait on it and knock it into the gap. So it's 45 for 1 after 8.1. But these two appear to just be steady in the ship. You know, whatsoever they have put in the drink, it appears that these two now, when the Falcons management realized that was happening, they give them some water to just dilute it. As he covers up and plays that one, he was again shaping to sweep, but then he realized the ball was much straighter. Jangu, that is. And he played it back down the pitch to the bowler who field. 45 for 5, 8.2 overs have been bowled. Edmire had slip, giving some instruction. Can Edmire take a catch at slip? And he worked this off his leg down to wide long on, mid-wicket got there first, and it's 46 for 5. He moves up to 19. Jangu, Imad Wasim and 7 comes into strike. Have you ever seen Edmire take a catch at slip? I really wonder. Round the wicket bowls to Imad Wasim, who again just wait on it and just nonchalantly just block the lollipop from Moin Ali. He's in his third over, 2 for 7. Both spinners have picked up 2 wickets and then Moti and Hassan Khan to come. Slip in place. Edmire around the wicket, the England half spinner. Farmer. Turn away down to fine leg by Imad Wasim for 1. The score moves up by 1. 47 now for 5. We are 1 delivery left remaining in the 9th over. 3 overs, 2.5 overs, 2 for 8. Jangu comes into strike. Round the wicket, bowls to Jangu off the back foot and he can't beat the dive of the man at short extra cover. The score is 47 for 5 after 8 overs. And Kervin Duncan is saying that Sammy deserves more votes. Yeah, a man captain 2 World Cup winning team, he deserves more than 5 votes. Wow. But Gale was always going to take it though, you know. Gale is on 71%, Montana is on 24%, and Darren Sammy is still in single figures, you know. So definitely one delivery to come, 1 over to come before the drinks break. We've seen a lot in the CPL where there's always a wicket falling in the 9th over and in the 11th over. I think those 2 overs, those 2 batch of overs are where the most wicket have fallen. So that, you know. So Petorius is coming back into the attack to bowl. And so they are ringing the changes. Short third man, backward point, extra cover mid-off. And I think the umpire is at point, backward point. So there's a short third man, extra cover mid-off. Then there's a sweep on the backward point boundary. There's a straight mid-wicket. And then there's a long off. Those are the 5 on the offside. It's a 5-4 field. Round the wicket, balls to Imad Wasim, just turn it away into the onside for a singer. You have to get someone else in the circle. You're only defending 100. 48 for 5 after 9.1. You have to force them to play some big shots. Get someone else in this circle. Low score thriller. This said, Envoy. How you doing, Envoy? You won today. You must be happy. You must be happy. Oh, well done, Athena. I tell you that Athena just float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And he just came out and he just fired job and said, SOS, you're fired. Because you're not doing a good job at promoting Sammy. SOS music label, that's why you're fired. Because you're not doing a good job. Sammy 2 World Cups and a CPL championship. Yes, he probably deserves more votes, you know. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you that he deserves more votes. And no person, you know, I will tell you what I hear someone said. He comes in, whipped away Pretorius, but it's down to the man at 5 like Shepherd for a single, 49 for 5. I heard someone say that if Sammy was born in Barbados or Jamaica, he would not have made any of those teams, much less to play for the West Indies. You know, is that true? If Sammy was born in Barbados or Jamaica, would he have played for any of those teams? I think that was the time when Jamaica was on a winning run in the regional championship. Round the wicket, he bowls to Imad Wasim, who plays as a straight back to mid-off. 49 for 5 after 9.4. We are the ladies, Mr. Brown. Are they in isolation? Hello to Teresa Lucifer and Shirley Samuels. When West Indies start playing, they'll be here. It's a long time I haven't seen Teresa, you know. Teresa need to touch base. Pretorius bowls to Imad Wasim and the 50 is up at the 10th over mark. So they are going at exactly 5 runs and over or 1 delivery to come. So they need 5 runs per over to win. And they are going at 5 runs and over, you know, so they will win. They're going at 5.08 or something like that, you know. So let's watch this delivery there. 50 for 5. Jangu is on 20. Pretorius, the right arm South Africa, round the wicket, bowls to Jangu, who plays a forcing shot to Moti at extra cover, 50 for 5 after 10. So the drinks break will come up. Michael is saying that he doesn't know why they are always hiding Moti from the left-handers. Just beg you a few minutes, let me just get something. I have nothing to drink. So I need to get something to drink. I will be right back. Oh, they're not quite ready. They need 50 from 10 overs. Moin Ali is going to bowl his final over. He has taken 2 for 8 from 3. So he's going to bowl his final over. It might see that slip. He's round the wicket to the Falcons captain. The umpire not quite ready yet. He's not ready. So let's watch Moin Ali bowls to him at Wazimu, plays it to mid wicket, and there is no run. They have to bat out this over and ensure that they don't lose any wicket. Bat out this over, ensure you don't lose any wicket. Ali took him at Wazim, he's forward again and he just blocks it down the pitch and there is no run. I don't mind this approach at all. Sorry about that. He plays that one up down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary for a single. 51 for 5. So Moin Ali has 2 deliveries remaining in his spell. 51 for 5. Round the wicket to Jangu is in. Slipping pace. Balls to Jangu and Jangu tees this down to long on. And they go through for a single. They need to run the first one hard and put pressure on the fielder. They must second for a single. Run the first one much faster. When the fielder see that you are running the first one faster, it might force them into a mistake. As he's forward and played it back down the offside of the pitch to the bowler who field 52 for 5 after 11 overs. Ali 2 for 10 from his 4 overs. So Envoy saying that smacking England around is always fun to watch. A lot of persons will agree with you, especially Caribbean people, that we love to beat England, definitely. They're our favorite beating stick as Moti comes into the attack. There's not a more popular cricketer in the Caribbean than Gale. That could be true. That could be true. Yeah, it's very likely. Then that's a determinant detriment to the other islands. If he make West Indies from St. Lucia, so Kirby Duncan is saying that's a detriment to the other islands. If he make West Indies from St. Lucia, then the big islands should bow their heads in shame, said Kirby Duncan. Oh, he's talking about Sammy. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're referring to the comment that the person said that Sammy would not have made Jamaica or, yeah, okay, yeah. Jangu will be going to India for me, said Mr. Casanova. He can play spin, and Mikel Lewis needs to go work on his techniques. So that's something that we could, that's all right. So we could end this poll and talk about that one. Would you pick Jangu to go to India? Because Chris Gayle is gone. We at 76. Can't be caught again. So they say, would you pick Jangu to go to India? Well, why? I mean, I don't know. I'm not you. Moti bowls to Wazimu turn this away. It's 54 now for 5 after 11.4. Just realized that I wasn't even watching the cricket. Sorry about that, those of you who are tuning in and not watching and depend on the update after every delivery. My apology. I definitely apologize. Oh, he plays this in the air, in the gap, though. He was well in control. Jangu, well played, man. I love that. 55 for 5 now. He moves up to 23. Wasim is on 12. The Guyana fans now, they are becoming a little agitated, which is good for the Falcons. Which is good for the Falcons. The Guyana fans are becoming a little agitated. So it's definitely good for the Falcons. And Imad Wasim just steer this to backward point and run a single to Imran Taye. Will they get 2? Yeah. Oh, well done. Brilliant keeper ball coming off the boundary. He spotted that quite early and he came off the boundary and prevented the overthrow. Well done, keeper ball. Great work, young man. Brilliant work here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely work. 55 for 5. All 5s at the end of 12. So the poll is, would you take Jangu to India? It's yes or no. Simple one. So would you pick I've not even considered my team yet, you know, so I don't know if I'm just doing this because we are here, you know. Would you take Jangu to India? Andre Douglas, I just remember Andre Douglas, you know, man. Michael Douglas' father. He and Christopher Bristol always have it up. When it comes to Jangu, no. And come before why? Yes. It's going to be interesting to hear your feedback on that. So there's the poll. This is the match, you know, because Shepherd is coming into the attack now. They might just hit him out of the park, and when they do that, this match may well be done and dusted. Round the wicket to him, and was him beaten outside the half stump. First delivery beaten outside the half stump by Romario Shepherd. So the poll is on. I think the first person that voted was Sheldon. I just feel that Sheldon was the first person that voted. I don't know because more than one person voted thus far, but I just feel like the first person that voted. You know? Round the wicket, Romario Shepherd, he comes in, balls to him, and was the Mudab this down to third man for a single. One more to the total. The score goes up by 1, 57 for 5. After 12.2. He completely turned around Edmire. Round the wicket, Shepherd balls to Jangu, who looks to pull it, comes off the tight pad and it runs into the boundary for 4. Oh, it's off the bat. He got some inside edge. He moves up to 27 now. This is the danger of bringing back Shepherd into the attack. 61 for 5. Always the danger. Moti and the fine leg boundary did not never had a chance. Once the ball is spinning, Casey Carty is clueless. He's the first player that should be dropped from the test team. Interesting. Mr. Casanova is taking Jangu. Shepherd balls to Jangu. Turn it away. Down backward of square leg for another single. 62 now for 5. Jangu and a wild card Rutherford to India for the spin. Well, as I said, you know, I've not yet considered who I will pick for that test team. As yet, to India. I want everybody else to pick their squad first, and then I'll pick mine at the end. So 62 for 5. Lovely bridge there in Guyana, man. Sweet, nice bridge. Oil. Look at oil money. Look at oil money. 62 for 5. One delivery to coming over number 13. Shepherd to Imad Wasim bowls. Imad Wasim turn this again into the onside. One more to the total. Then they should have run hard for one. It's 63 for 5 after 13 overs. 37 needed from 42 deliveries. 63 for 5, 37 more needed. 5 wickets in hand. Imran Tayer has 1 over in hand. That will be crucial. Farm said, Tayer gives Shepherd to bowl. He wants the game to finish faster, said Farm. But you beat your Guyanese them hard though. Jaden 141 bowling speed tonight. Mr. Casanova, very good. Very good. Very good. Moti to Imad was him wide down the leg side. You know, if he had leave that ball alone, you'd probably have gotten 5. Because I don't think Sheo was going to get to it, you know. I want to see the replay of this ball. He got a singer. 64 for 5. Look at this ball. Hello, Sheo was around there, yeah? Yeah, he was around there. But, you know, on the pulls, Jangu go across the crease and pull it down to back with a square leg. Work for the fielder, and there's a chance to run out. He's out. He's out, run out. Imad Wasim is out, run out. A direct hit from Sheo. He's dead, he's out. The return comes in, Sheo picks it up and run him out, and he's holding his elbow. Imad Wasim. Wow. What carelessness. What carelessness. Brilliant from Sheo. Absolute brilliant. He's out. I told you he's out. He's out. Brilliant from Sheo. Brilliant, young man. Brilliant. Absolute brilliance. So the ball was swung away down to backward square leg. The fielder make a lot of ground to his left. They came back for 2. Imad Wasim decided to jog instead of run, and Sheo recognized what was going on. Direct hit. Did he have the gloves on? Or was it off? It was brilliant nonetheless. Low IQ. So, Imran Tayer is going to bowl the next over. I know. Look there. Look at him. Look at Imad Wasim. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that idiot. Look at that idiot. He shouldn't get. If I am the owner, I'm not giving him any match fee. Great work, Sheo. Great work. If I'm the owner, I'm not giving him a match fee for this. If they don't reach the next round, that is what happened. That's what's caused it. That's what caused it. They're in total control. Imran Tayer is going to come in and bowl some googly to Fabian Allen. As he swung this away, a good stop by the old man. Short fine leg, he moves smartly to his right, picked up 66 for 6 after 13.4. Yeah, he's going to come in and bowl some. He's going to bowl 2 leg break. Then he might give him the googly up front, you know. Like what he did to Goose. He might give him the googly up front. He's taking his guard right now. It was good work just now. Look at Imad Wasim. Look at him. You hear from Eve, you know, me talks that the man they must run the runs hard. solid in defense, come Fabian Allen, play it back down the outside of the pitch. From evening, you hear me attack, so run the first one hard. And Allen is solid in defense again. End of the over, 66 for 6, with 6 overs to go. So it's all 6. 66 for 6, 6 overs to go. Wow. They need 34 to win. Oh, 36. Jangu is on 30. Oh, he's on 30, not 36. No, Jamur Small. When those things happen, Jamur Small, my dear friend, we must try to find any excuse for them. You know, there's no excuse for those things, my dear friend. Hassan Khan is coming into the attack. Surprise, surprise. I thought that they would have brought him back himself. We must find an excuse for mediocrity, Jamur Small. We must not. Wide down the left side, 67 for 6. Is that lady in a Jamaica shirt? Hassan Khan bowls to Jangu. Jangu drives back to the bowler. And there's no run. 67 for 6. See how fit Tyre is at 46, more than some of the younger players. He looks really sprightly. Jangu comes forward, turn this 2 forward square leg. They're looking for 2, but it's not on as Pretorius picks up cleanly. It's now 68 for 6 after 14.2 overs. 32 needed from 34 deliveries. These two will have to carry it close, very close. You know? Fabian Allen off the back foot steered at the sharp third man. There's no run. 86 for 6. 3 deliveries to come in this over. So it's almost a runner ball now. Hassan bowls to Allen, and Allen comes forward and he strokes this down to long on for a single. It's now 69 for 6. Mr. Castanova said Guyana is going to spin them out of the game tonight. Well, there's no need for the run rate damage right now because once Guyana win, they will go through. Any one of their next 2 matches, once they win, they'll go through. And Jangu hit it for 6. Pitched up into the slot. Jangu hit it for 6. 75 for 6 now. Yes, Sheldon. Once Guyana win any one of their remaining 2 matches, they will go through. You know, so because the most points that St. Kitts can get is 8, and the most the Royals can get is 9. And if they win any of these 3 matches, they're going to go to 10. So they just need to win 1 match. I don't think they're worrying about the run rate. They just need to win. Just like the Falcons just need to win. There's no run rate damage. Run rate is out of it right now. So 75 for 6. Yeah, you must be angry with him. There's no doubt. I want to talk to him. What I would do, I'd say, what would you prefer? I'd say to him, which one you prefer? Run 10 laps or give up your match fee? As simple as that. So the required run rate is just about 5 runs per over. Tyre bowled. Oh, I told you he was going to bowl the googly first up. And he bowled it first up. Googly first up. Watch. Look at this big spinning leg break now. He's going to throw it a little wide outside the half stump. Not much that wide. And you're going to rip it. And let Fabian Allen see that it's ripped. Oh, well, he played that well. I thought that he was going to throw it up outside the half stump and rip it. And said, look at that, Fabian Allen. I'm turning this a long way. Imran Tyre comes in now, bowls to Fabian Allen. He bowls and Allen swings it away for 6 over the mid wicket. Right out of the screw into the red stand. 81 for 6. Tyre guilty of overpitching. Tyre should have listened to me. Too close. You have to throw it wider and rip it. And when you rip it, you go down to Fabian Allen and say, I'm turning big, you know, young man. You realize I'm turning big. So you rip the big leg break. And then you ripped another one. And then he gave him the googly. Ball short and he's off the back foot. And he hit it down to long on for a single. And that one was quicker by Tyre, 95.9. That was quicker, definitely. So that's 18 now needed. This is how it's hard to defend a low total. You have to, any local partnership take the game away from you when there's a low total, you know. Any local partnership, any local cameo. 2 on a run, both to Jangu, who could not beat Moin Ali at a wide, short mid-on. So one delivery to come in Tyre spell. 82 for 6. 2 on a run. Bowls to Jangu is solid in defense and blocks it. And the score is now 82 for 6. 4 overs to go. 18 runs needed. And Mr. Casanova said, Fabian Allen eager to get off strike. Jangu looks relaxed playing against the spin, said Mr. Casanova, making his case. Mr. Casanova making his case for Jangu. Well, nothing wrong with that for you to make your case for Jangu, man. Nothing wrong with that. I wonder what's the poll saying. Check on what the poll said. Well, 73% of you said that he should go to India. So majority of you in the chat thinks that he should go to India. I never have a problem with those things. As I said, I have not yet thought about my squad. You know. Please remember to check out the links in the video description. Multi balls to Allen deep in his crease, work it down to deep mid wicket for a single, 83 for 6. So please check out the links in the video description. The Cricket Forum store. There's a lot of fashion there and cricket gears and so on, and equipment that is used to stream cricket and all of those things, and some discounted items for women and all of those things. Check out the Cricket Forum store in the video description, just below the video. If you're not seeing the blue link, click on more, because we also have our Nike store there. And along with the Nike store, we have our Samsung store. I don't have to say much about those, as that is cut away down backward of point by Jangu, 85 for 6. Everyone knows what Nike does and what Samsung does. So get your gadgets, get your fashion from Nike, or check out the Cricket Forum store. Or you can scan the QR code and go to GoFundMe. Oh, he looks to swing and he misses, and Hope is waiting for him to come out of his crease, but he's not coming out of his crease. So the score remains. So scan that QR code. He doesn't need to play that shot, you know. Low IQ shot from Jangu. As he steered this away to backward point, and there is no run. 15 needed from 20 deliveries. You don't need to be playing those shots, man. No need for it. He's on 39. Make a half century and carry your team to victory. Both to Jangu outside the half stump, cut, misses, Shea, throw the ball in the air. He doesn't throw it as high as he used to, because I talked about it. One of these days, you're going to throw it high and a man run a single. And they stop doing it. Multi-balls to Jangu's on the front foot and play a good cricket shot. And they get one. You should have been doing that a long time. 66 for 6, 86 for 6 at the end of 17 overs. The Guyanese would wish. Oh, yes, there. What's going on here? Are those persons going towards the power room? That's what's happening. Those officials, is those members of the GPF taking some GPS official? Is it the GPF escorting some GPS official to the power room? What is going on? That little girl cannot watch. Is she crying or is she dancing? I hope she's dancing and not crying. So Hassan Khan comes into the attack now. He's going to bowl to the left-handed Jangu, work this away off his pad down to backward square leg for a single. Well, this match would have been very interesting if Reef had given Jangu out of that first ball. It was umpire's call. The technology said that it was umpire's call, but it would have been very interesting that if he had given him out, it would have remained out, as you know. So Hassan Khan, so I'm going to look at the field. There's a short third man. There's a backward point. There's an extra cover. Balls to Allen. Allen off the back foot. He just ease it in the gap between the man at backward point and cover. And it's one more to the total. 88 for 6. There's a little smile coming onto the face of the Falcons team, especially Springer, Hassan Bowles, and he swings it away down towards the mid wickets. That's Jangu, and they come back for 2, and they come back for 2 comfortably this time. 90 for 6 now, and surely the Falcons should not lose from here. And Guyana will still be in a spot of bother because Barbados Royals now can then win their next 3 matches, one of which is against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And, you know, St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will think that they are still in it. Jangu giving himself room to a ball on the stump. I don't know why. I mean, 10 needed from 14 deliveries and you're doing all these things. And it's just a matter of low cricket IQ. Just go into your stump and just work the ball into deep mid wicket. You don't have to show anybody what shots you can play. Simple shot. Deep in your crease, bang through mid wicket, get a single, goes up the other end. Your team is 1 run closer to victory. Hassan Khan, the left arm orthodox spinner, balls to Jangu, and he did that. He just eased it down to long on for a single. 91 for 6. Fabian Allen comes into strike. 9 needed now. Jangu is on 44 from 53. 91 for 6. 1 deliverance to come in over number 18. Let's watch Hassan Khan to Fabian Allen. But the ball is run off. Allen is ready. Round the wicket, balls to Allen, and Allen off the back foot strokes it to the man at cover, and there is no run. So 9 needed from 12. And you know, the Falcons just always keeping it at below a runner ball. Always keeping it up below a runner ball. So 44 from 53 deliveries, 3 4s and 1 6. Jangu. Larry Prince, my good friend, how are you doing, man? I have no problem with the game. I know we will win. Fungi is the only food eat with anything. So we are having some curry and fungi. Larry Prince, I bad up the place. Wow. Lyrics, Larry Prince. Lyrics. Curry, some curry and fungi from Antigua. Jamor Sumo said Falcons can't lose from here. Well, good catch Moti. He's going to bowl to Jangu. He's over the wicket, bowls to Jangu, and Jangu hit a 6. He nails it over deep mid wicket for 6, and that's the match. Only 3 needed, and he brought up his half century, and he points. He points to the dressing room, or probably to his wife, but he nailed that. He absolutely nailed that, and they are smiling. He nailed that, pitched up, nailed it. His second 6. What a shot by Moti. What a shot by Jangu. And he pointed to someone. Is he point, or are you just making a sign? And he gives thanks. Jangu. Christopher Bristol. Moti to Jangu, and he turned it away into mid-wicket, and they go through for a single, as there's a big gap there. 98 for 6 now after 12.2. Jangu is on 51. Fabian Allen is on 10. So Hassan Khan match should finish in this over. Expected to finish in this over. And the Falcons are happy they are qualifying. Hassan Khan's to Fabian Allen is forward. Not taking any chance. Fabian Allen have a double century now. Swept away down back on a square leg. There will be only one. One more now. The scores are tied. They gave that 6 that so they are bringing in everyone. Moti to Jangu plays it to cover, and there's no run. Came on the front foot looking to hit the running run. It's 99 for 6. The score are tied. Everybody in the ring except deep mid wicket. Balls to Jangu as he looks to play that into the onside. Can't score. 99 for 6 at the end of over number 19. And Fabian Allen is going to win it. What would I do now if I was Shepherd? Because I think it's Shepherd that is going to bowl. I think Pretorius is finished. So I think it's Shepherd that is going to bowl. 99 for 6. But if I'm the bowler right now, do I try to bowl a made over? Or do I fire in a bouncer? And just bowl a wide? Or do I bowl a no ball or something? Or do I try to bowl a made over? What would I do if I was a bowler right now? I'm trying to figure out what would I do if I'm the bowler. So it's 99 for 6. I'm not looking at the chat because I don't want anybody to take away my joy from me. I'm getting my own joy. 99 for 6. Fabian Allen to face. So there you have it. There's a 5-3. One fielder probably out in the deep. Hassan bowls to Allen and hit it down the ground for 4. Lovely shot, pitch stop, hit down the ground for 4. The Falcons have won it. So they are through. They are through to the second round. So, well done, the Falcons. Thank you all for being here. Please remember to check out our links in the video description and purchase something from the Cricket Forum and support the channel. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening.